The head of the union representing Border Patrol agents say they are seeing a record number of Border Patrol agents calling in sick. In fact, they say the trend started when the migrant surge started last year.
The union president tells ABC7 the union is having a hard time getting hard evidence, documentation from the agency to formulate a plan that will protect agents. ABC7 Seoul Signs joins us live from the border barrier with a story you'll see only on ABC7.
Hey, Eric, when Border Patrol agents make initial contact with migrants in places like this one right here, well, they don't always know what they're facing. They have to pat those migrants down. Now, the union representing Border Patrol agents say that's when an agent can contract a disease, which leads to a record number of agents calling in sick. This immigrant is sick. He told Border Patrol agents he's running a high fever, a nosebleed, and is coughing. President of the union representing Border Patrol agents, Carlos Favela, tells me contact with sick migrants is prompting Border Patrol agents to call in sick in record numbers. It's a claim public information officers are denying. Border Patrol officials are telling me that they do not see a trend of more agents calling in sick. True or false?
That's false. Ever since the big surge of the immigrants coming in, even as far as back as, I want to say, September, we started seeing those numbers slightly increase of agents calling in sick.
Favela says an average of 20 to 25 agents in the El Paso sector are calling in sick. He says some agents are even reporting to work sick because they've run out of their sick time.
I believe this is probably the record, Border Patrol-wide since ever. Of agents calling in sick.
Some of the diseases agents are telling the union they came in contact with is H1N1 flu, skin diseases, chickenpox, and Legionnaires. But Favela says the union is having a hard time pinpointing how widespread the problem is because they're being stonewalled by Border Patrol supervisors. He says they're dragging their feet with information the union is asking for. The union is calling on the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, to step in and investigate. The union is calling for better protection for agents, better health screening procedures, which include doctors, not just nurses, as well as facilities where sick immigrants can be quarantined. What is your worst nightmare?
The nightmare for the agent out in the field is that they contract tuberculosis, per se, or some kind of bacterial disease, and they take that home to their families unknowingly, and then their whole family is sick.
That Border Patrol representative you just heard from tells me that CDC officials are expected to visit several Border Patrol facilities here in El Paso in the coming weeks. You can count on ABC7 to let you know when that happens, both on air and online at kvi.com. Just click on this story. For now, reporting near the border barrier, Seoul Signs, ABC7.
Okay, Seoul, and brand new information tonight on the record number of undocumented immigrants arriving at the border. For the second month in a row, migrant apprehensions along the entire southern border have topped 100,000. That's according to the latest numbers released by Border Patrol for the month of April. Here's a comparison of March of the last 3 years. In March of this year, migrant apprehensions were at more than 103,000. The new numbers released by Border Patrol show that there were more than 109,000 apprehensions in April. In just 7 months of fiscal year 2019, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol says it has surpassed the total southwest border apprehensions for every fiscal year going back to 2009.